Life can get hectic, but maintaining balance through healthy habits is key to feeling your best. Today, I'm going to share some simple but effective healthy habits that have truly helped to change my life. These healthy habits have helped me to stay focused, balanced, and energized. So if you're looking to balance your life, keep on watching and let's get into this video. Hey everyone, welcome to Life with Sacha. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sacha B, and today, like I said, I'm going to be sharing some of my healthy habits that have helped me to live a balanced life. So the first topic on my list today is my morning routine. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I believe that your morning routine is probably one of the most important parts of your day because it kind of paves the way for how the rest of your day is gonna go. So a few tips and tricks on how I like to spend my morning is, first things first, I don't scroll on my phone. So what I started to do, I went to my screen time on my iPhone and went to downtime and turned off all of the apps that I have on my cell phone from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. I did it for 6 a.m. because that's the time right now that I wake up at. I might start trying to wake up at 5:30, so if I were to do that, I would change it to 5:30. And then 12 o'clock is because I just feel like I am most productive in the morning. So after I wake up at 6 o'clock, obviously I don't scroll because all of those are turned off, but I will drink a big glass of water. We usually have a water bottle just sitting on our nightstand that me and Luca share throughout the night, but in the morning I pretty much just finish that bottle of water. Usually there's about a cup, maybe more, so I just kind of chug all of that and start my morning off with some hydration. So the rest of my morning kind of depends on what day it is throughout the week, because on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I will go to the gym, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I take a break. So if it's Monday or Tuesday, I work at 9 o'clock, so I will get ready for the gym at 6 o'clock, get there by like 6:30, do my workout, and then start my day, like get ready for work, take a shower, whatnot. But if it's a Wednesday or Thursday, I will wake up, do my morning routine like the other days, but instead of going and getting ready for the gym, I will go downstairs, make myself a coffee, put on some like relaxing piano music or something, and then read the book that I'm currently reading. I've been trying to make it a habit to start reading in the morning just because I feel like it helps my brain kind of wake up and start getting my thoughts going without scrolling, because obviously I can't scroll. In this time as well, if I feel called to, I will journal or maybe work on some video stuff if I didn't get around to doing it. Most of the time, I usually just read. This morning routine has helped me to stay productive, motivated, happy, hydrated, and just overall feeling better. Not even just in the morning though, but throughout the whole day. So the next topic on my list today is staying active and moving your body. This step is non-negotiable for my routine, and this can look like a few different things. This can be a full body workout, this can be a walk, a run, doing some yoga, stretching, or even just like deep cleaning the house, because that in itself burns a lot of calories and keeps me moving because I'm going up and down the stairs and scrubbing this and that, and it's a good workout on its own. Moving my body helps with energy levels, it clears my mind, and it helps to relieve stress for me. Like I said in the last point, my gym schedule right now is 5 days a week, Friday to Tuesday, and then on the days that I don't go to the gym, I stretch, I do yoga, I clean the house, I go for walks. I just try to make sure that I'm constantly moving and getting up and not sitting down, because the whole point of this one is to get up and get your body moving. Staying active helps me to feel good, but also it helps me to look good, and that's what I'm all about, looking good and feeling good on the inside and out. Staying active helps me to stay happy and healthy, so this is honestly a pretty big one for me. And honestly, working out can look different for everyone. For me personally, I go to the gym, but you can do workouts at home. You can just go for a walk in the morning. It all depends on what works for you. This next one is pretty important as well, and it is a balanced nutrition. Fueling your body with good food is essential for energy and just overall wellness. For my diet, I like to focus on whole foods, so that's fruits, veggies, healthy fats, proteins. A few examples of this can be like lean ground beef or turkey, chicken, salmon, avocado, and then of course fruits and veggies like strawberries, watermelon, cucumber, all of that good stuff. One of my favorite ways to make my meals is eating colorful, so I use a lot of like carrots and snap peas and just like colorful vegetables that make my dishes look really pretty. And not only do they look pretty, but they also taste really good too, so this is definitely a good one. So don't get me wrong, having snacks sometimes in moderation is totally fine. I personally like to snack quite a bit whenever I'm in a mood, but I feel like having a nutritious diet and eating nutritious meals most of the time works best for me. Diet is such a big one too, because not only is it the fuel that you're putting into your body, but it can come out in your appearance as well. If you eat good foods, it can help you to look healthy, it can help your skin glow, and just give you an overall better complexion. But if you're eating just like really fatty, fried foods all the time, that also comes out in your appearance. This can cause inflammation, breakouts, and it can even make you gain weight over time if that's constantly what you're eating. So honestly, I do think it's very important to kind of take a look and see what you're putting into your body, because one life, one body, this is your temple. Recently, I actually just went through a really bad eating phase. I think in like October, I told myself that I was gonna eat healthy, I wasn't gonna have any snacks, and honestly, the total opposite happened from October, November, and kind of going into December. I finally drew the line and I was like, you know what? I need to stop this. I was eating croissants, I was eating all these baked goods, cookies, a whole ass pie. And what really made me draw the line on my bad eating habits was I bought a little box of ice cream sandwiches. They were like the Chapman's ice cream sandwiches. Shout out to my grandma because she showed me these and I am obsessed with them. Me and Luca had like 4 one day and then I had like 3 the next. And then that night we were sitting and I had another one and we're like, why don't we just eat this whole box? So that was probably where I drew the line. I'm like, hey, we ate a whole box of ice cream sandwiches in less than 2 days, so that is crazy. So my bad eating habits not only showed up in my physical appearance with like bloating and breakouts, it also showed up in how I felt too. I was really sluggish, I feel like I was kind of irritable, and honestly not really that motivated. And not only did I feel unmotivated and sluggish, but I feel like I just felt really shitty about myself because I just could not stop snacking. So I really just had to sit with myself and think about if this was what I needed to be doing, and it was not. So I decided that I needed to clean up my diet a little bit, so that's what I'm doing. And honestly, I feel like everyone goes through this. You can't be like 100% healthy, happy, go lucky all the time. Sometimes it takes a lot of work. Take it from me, I have a pretty good diet most of the time, but I do go through phases in my life where I just want to binge eat like 5 burgers from McDonald's and like a large fries with a large iced tea. And honestly, like I said, it's all about moderation. Like if I'm doing that all the time, probably not the best, but if I'm doing that just whenever my body is craving it and telling myself that once is enough for maybe like a month or 2, I can't really see a big problem with that. Like I said, it's all about moderation. Moderation is key. This next point is probably just as important as diet because it's also putting something into your body, and that is staying hydrated. This point is so simple, but I feel like it gets overlooked quite often. Drinking enough water in your day helps with everything. It helps with your skin, it helps with digestion, and it helps to improve your focus. In my diet, I'm trying to aim for at least 2 to 4 liters of water a day. It's mostly like around the 2 to 3 liter range, depending on how thirsty I am and if I went to the gym and worked out that day. This amount also varies from person to person. There is a calculation that you can look up on Google if you want to. I will maybe put it like right here if you want. So this calculation, if you want to be precise with it, tells you exactly how much water you need to be drinking for your weight. So that's always a good thing to check out too, because I did the 75-day challenge a little while ago, like a few years ago. In the challenge, it says to drink 4 liters of water, but a lot of people were telling me that someone of my size maybe shouldn't be drinking that much water because you can drink too much water and it can put you in the hospital. So I think it is good to just calculate a rough estimate on how much water you should be drinking and kind of aim for that, because it does vary from person to person. So I noticed that when I don't drink enough water, I always end up getting headaches and I just feel really sluggish, like when I don't have a good diet. But when I do drink 2 to 4 liters of water, my skin looks bright, I'm in a good mood, and I just feel a lot more focused and like energized. And that right there just shows me that I should be trying to stay up with my hydration because it makes you feel good. I find that this step is a little bit hard for some people, especially if you're very used to go, go, go and push, push, push. But this step is rest and recovery. Sleep is one of the most important healthy habits that you can adapt. Rest is crucial for physical and mental health, so don't feel bad about needing to take a break if your body's telling you to. Sleep and rest help to improve brain function, mood, and health, and I can vouch for that because I know that I do so much better at tasks if I got a good night's sleep. In my life, I try to aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. When I don't get enough sleep, I definitely feel it throughout my body, but I also feel it a lot in my head mentally. I actually just had to deal with this last week. I ended up doing my nails. Very cute, but these took me 9 hours and I started doing them around 4 o'clock when I got off work, and I wasn't done them until 1 o'clock in the morning. So already that's like quite a long time, and I usually go to bed around like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock latest. So 1 o'clock was quite a big push for me. And then I had to wake up the next day at 6 o'clock because Luca had to go to work, so I had to drive him. So I only got 5 hours of sleep and I felt fucked up for the whole rest of the day the next day. My gym session, it was a Friday, so I went to the gym, did not feel good at all. I felt mentally just like so drained. I couldn't really push myself too hard because I was so weak and tired. And the whole rest of the day, I kind of just slugged around. I tried to take a nap, but my body just felt so drained that I didn't want to even do that. I was so tired that I couldn't sleep. Have you ever had to deal with that before? So my whole day was ruined because I didn't get my optimal 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So this one is really important for me because I feel like if I don't get enough sleep, it just ruins my day. On a side note, I also come from a napping family. So my grandma naps, my mom naps, I nap, my sisters nap. We all take naps throughout the day if we need it. So that's another good way to just rest and relax your body if you need it. So this last point is something that I will never not talk about, and that is self-care and mindfulness. So self-care and mindfulness is more than just face masks and what your physical appearance looks like. It's about taking the time to really focus on how you feel emotionally, mentally, and physically. So one of the big things in my life that I feel hinders my mental health a lot is not having a clean space. So I find that when my house is messy, that in turn messes with my head. So one of the first things that I try to do when I want to clear my head and just like get back to a good mental state is I clean my house and organize whatever I feel like needs it at the time. So a few things that I had to deal with recently is I have this like cubicle type of shelf thing in my living room, and I haven't cleaned or gone through this like cubicle shelf in probably 3 years, and all of these boxes had just like random stuff shoved into them, and I kind of just put it on the back burner because I was trying to kind of organize everything else in my house. I'm only 26, so I'm learning how to take care of a whole house, but I would always just like in the back of my mind think about what was in those boxes, all the clutter in it. It was just a mess. So I finally decided to go through all these boxes, clean them all out, organize them. And I actually did take a video, so maybe stay tuned because I might post that as its own video. But after I did that, my headspace just got a little bit better because I wasn't constantly worrying about what the heck was going on in that shelf. It really does take a toll on you, even if it's just shoved into the corner. But that just shows that if you're not dealing with the things that stress you out, it's just gonna keep on stressing you out until you deal with it. So it's probably easier to just tough through and figure it out. And then another way that I like to just take care of myself mentally and emotionally is I like to journal. I like journaling because it gives me some time to really sit with my thoughts and take some time for myself and see what these thoughts are doing. Whether they're happy, sad, stressed, excited. Honestly, I like to just sit with myself and write down what I'm feeling, good or bad, and kind of go from there and see if I can improve on stuff or what's working and what's not. And I also like to just do things that I enjoy. So I'll go for a walk, I'll take a nap, I'll try on outfits because that's something I like to do. I'll do my makeup and just I like to do things that make me feel good inside for me. But that can always be different for you. Like you might like to go hiking or quadding or I don't know what anyone else does, painting maybe. That could be your outlet of something that makes you feel good. I feel like it's just important to really sit with yourself and think about the things that make you feel good on the inside and out. Making your mental and physical health a priority can transform your outlook on life. So I really do think this one is important as well, but it wouldn't be in this video if it wasn't. Remember, a balanced life isn't about perfection. It's about creating routines and habits that support your physical and mental well-being, even on your busiest days. Start small, stay consistent, and find stuff that helps you feel your best. Anyways, I hope these tips help you on your journey for a happier, healthier, and more balanced life. Let me know down in the comments below which habits you're excited to try or some of the habits that you have that you swear by. I'm always curious to know what you guys do. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Life with Sacha, and hit that notification bell for more videos about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. Here on Life with Sacha, I believe that looking good and feeling good on the inside and out contribute to having good self-confidence. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe, join my little LOS family. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your night or day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!